Alright, hello, this is Moonstone, coming at ya with my first Clan Gen video. Today we're doing a challenge by Paradise on the Clan Gen Discord. I've made some edits to the rules to better fit my lore. It is 12:44 in the morning, and I have class tomorrow, but here we go. So the basic settings that I've already set up are allow mass extinction events on, allow unmated kits to have kits on. I changed the rule for same-sex kits by putting it on. The lore I've set up involves Dawnstar. Dawnstar was given 9 lives and disappeared from their original clan. They had to do what they wanted, and now they were free to do what they wanted forever. Over time, the new leader gathered followers, cats who would do anything for a taste of the same stars that blessed them. This was the start of DawnClan, and the cats who followed Dawnstar were willing to lay down their lives to serve them. Alright. First up, we have Ivy Whisker. Ivy Whisker was actually the third to join, and a former loner. She joined the clan at the promise of eternal life after death. She was starving when Dawnstar found her and offered her food. After slowly recovering, Ivy Whisker was able to take up a stance as a healer, as she had knowledge of herbs from her kithood caretakers who all shared knowledge and food before they moved away from where Ivy lived. Next up, we have Ridge Whisker. Found first, actually, he was always a nervous and anxious cat. He was part of Dawnstar's previous clan and found himself following after her when she left. With promises of power he's still holding out for. And after all, StarClan had to support her, right? Maybe one day he'll stand up, but for now he's praying he's not next in line to die. Next up we have Flashfoot. The second to join the group, Flashfoot jumped straight into the idea of earning immortality. He wanted to join Dawnstar in the stars as a loyal follower, and is often too smart for his own good. He is himself totally convinced that if he's loyal, if he praises Dawnstar enough, he'll become like her one day. Unfortunately, it's not likely to happen. Next up we have Brushwing. The fourth to join the clan, he was lured in with promises of herbs and healing after being hurt by a monster. He was helped by Ivy Whisker, who spun wonderful tales of stars and eternal life, something that made her light up. He met Flashfoot, who was so confident that Dawnstar would lead them to greatness that he was stuck. He was already indebted to Dawnstar. Why not repay it with his loyalty? Especially if he gets something out of it too. As long as he's not next. Then we have Archstock. The fifth to join with the younger sibling Haypaw. The two heard stories of a strange group that promised wondrous things. They wanted a better life for herself and Haypaw, all away from a neglectful two-leg and a community that cared about each other. Even if they have strange practices, at least they end up together in the stars. Right? Next up, we actually have Haypaw. Haypaw's mentor is Brushwing, and was the sixth to join. After a bit more prodding by Archstock, the apprentice joined the clan, mostly to get away from their two legs. Though with the strange changes that Dawnstar is implementing, the fact that she never goes on patrols and rarely talks to any of them, Haypaw is beginning to branch out of the clan, with the hope that no one catches her. Next up, we have Gorsepaw. The seventh to join, and perhaps one of the most problematic. Dawnstar has honored her personally with training her, though it mostly falls to other cats to do so. Dawnstar is just keeping a close eye on Gorsepaw, truly a great gift from the greatest of cats. Finally, we have Gempaw. His mentor is Archstock. The eighth cat to join the clan, a joker and often troublesome. Gempaw is fully dived into Dawnstar's words and works happily in order to bring about Dawnstar's eternal reign. Though he likes to play pranks and often messes around with his clanmates, there's not a doubt in Gempaw's mind that Dawnstar is superior to everything. In StarClan, we have Hop-Hawk. He is the dead ancestor of Dawnstar, who watches over her and tries to help those below to save them from their own descendant. So some of the rules for the actual DawnClan game is that the challenge ends once the god dies, aka Dawnstar. You are not allowed a deputy throughout the challenge, hence why there's no deputy. Every 10 moons, a cat has to be sacrificed to the god. If a cat... I'm not including the rule that if a cat acts suspicious it must be exiled, but just so you know it's there. The god cannot have a mate, as they are above a normal cat. And apprentices must prove their worth before becoming a warrior and must go on a solo patrol. And they must proceed no matter what. And your god cannot patrol, that is for their followers to do. But that is what I have set up. Let's jump into it. So, first off, let's take a look at how they're doing. Ivy Whisker's making new nests. Gorsepaw is staring off into space. Ridge Whisker is feeling sore, probably from training, even though they're an excellent fighter. Flashfoot is feeling nervous. Couldn't tell you why. Haypaw is practicing some battle moves. Brushwing is having a good day. Gempaw is 11 moons old, so we're gonna have to go on their solo patrol today. But it's making their mentor laugh, which let's hope it's not the last time. Archduck wants to spend some time alone today, probably anticipating what's gonna happen. Dawnstar is pondering the mentors for kits in the clan. We don't have any, so what you thinking there, Dawnstar? Let's set up a normal patrol first. Let's see, how about Ridge Whisker, Brushwing, and Haypaw. They catch the son of a fox. They failed to drive away the fox, but there was no injuries, thankfully. That's good. Let's do Archstock and Gorsepaw. Ooh, the smell of food lures Gorsepaw close to a two-leg trap. Gorsepaw grabs the food before the trap goes off. Good for Gorsepaw. Gorsepaw's quick. Dang. No wonder Dawnstar's got an eye on him. Let's do a solo patrol for Flashfoot. Comes across a large rat. Ah, poor dude. Flashfoot misses the rat and their confidence is shaken. Now, let's go for the solo patrol. A gang of rogues confronts your patrol. Gempaw manages to drive away the rogues. Holy shiska. God damn. Good for Gempaw. You can just imagine Gempaw out there battling. Let's see. So we got that taken care of. The clan is hanging out. Dawnstar seems to enjoy being in the leader's den. They're over there vibing. Elder's den is being cleaned out. And they're all just kind of overlooking the cliff, if you can see that. See, you can see some of the stuff from my old. DawnClan has no deputy, of course. Aw, a clanmate gave Haypaw some bluebells and they decided to wear them. Brushwing tries to convince Flashfoot to run away together. And Gemtree has earned their warrior name. Let's check out Brushwing's relationship with Flashfoot. How about that? Brushwing, what you doing there? See, you really do like Ridge Whisker. But Flashfoot you only kinda like. What were you doing there? Was that a test? Were you testing them? See, that could be interesting. If you're looking forward to today, Ivy Whisker is wondering if they could borrow some catnip from the other clans. No, you cannot. Gorsepaw is daydreaming. Ridge Whiskers keeps checking their nest for burrs. Flashfoot is feeling gloomy, probably because they were questioned for their loyalty. Haypaw was recently caught humming to the— oh my god! Look at that outfit! That's so cute! I don't know why I said outfit, it's 12:53 in the morning. Brushwing is looking forward to today because you are a snake. Gemtree is sparring with some clanmates. That's nice. Look how pretty she is. Like, look at those eyes. It's very nice. Archstock is determined to protect their loved ones. Ooh, Archstock, what are you thinking there? I thought you were loyal. Dawnstar is making a solemn vow to protect their clanmates. I don't know how much you're going to stick with that, babe. Alright, let's see. Gemtree, Archstock. And a nice spot to sun themselves. Sunlight feels great and they have a pleasant patrol. It's wonderful. Let's go with Flashfoot, Brushwing. Let's see how they fare. They find a nice spot to sun themselves. Sunlight feels great and they have a pleasant patrol. What about Ridge Whisker and Gorsepaw? The patrol quickly devolves into ghost stories and everyone is on edge. Despite the tense mood, the patrol is successful. Good for them. Hey Paw! Hey Paw finds a loner who is interested in joining the clan, and Hey Paw convinces the loner to join. Oh god, it's a child. Okay. Fallen Paw. The apprentice is thoughtful and has low experience. Fallen Paw goes missing during the patrol. Later found carrying loads of prey after a successful hunt. Good for Fallen Paw. Let's check out. Let's see. Fallen Paw is looking around the camp with wonder. His mentor is Ridge Whisker. He's thoughtful. He's the survivor of a tragedy. Something horrible happened to this cat's previous clan. They refuse to speak about it. Oh, some intrigue there. Who knows what happened? Maybe there's a reason they're called Fallen Paw. Let's see. So that was pretty uneventful. I mean, we got a new buddy. That's pretty good. Let's see. It's 1 moon, so we're pretty close to, I mean, not pretty close. We only have 9 more moons before we need to make a sacrifice. See if we can survive until then. Dawnstar earned a scar defending the territory. Let's check it out. Look at that. Got the blue star looking scar. Let's see. Dawnstar thinks they're going crazy. Now, why is that? Is it because you're lying to everybody? Let's see. Ivy Whiskers talking to themselves. Gorsepaw almost choked on their prey. That's a bad way to go. 10 moons old. You're almost time for your solo. Ridge Whiskers helping reinforce the nursery wall with brambles. Flashfoot has recently given a wonderful speech to fellow clanmates boosting morale. It was a cult speech. I'm calling it now. It was a cult speech. Hey Paw's in the medicine den. What's wrong, babe? Are you sick? I could roll a dice and see if they're sick. Yeah, let's do that. Let me see. I got some physical dice. Let's see. I'll roll a d12. Let's see. 1 through 6, perfectly healthy. 7 through 12, they're sick. 12! Ooh, Hey Paw is sick. That sucks, because you gotta go on a patrol, babe. Hey Paw's sick. I wish there was a way to delay a ceremony a little bit. Let's see. I have a d6. How do I want to do this? 1 through 3. Hey Paw lives 3 more moons, and then dies from sickness. 4 through 6, Hey Paw is fine. It was a 6, alrighty. So Hey Paw will be fine. That was fun. I like that. Hey Paw's sick now. Brushwing almost choked on their prey. Just a quick jump over there. Gemtree wants to go on patrol. Archstock is chattering at the birds in the trees above. And Dawnstar thinks they're going crazy. And Fallen Paw is eating some fresh kill. Alright, let's go to our patrol. Hey Paw. Good luck. Hey Paw spots a large rabbit, but it's just over the border. Hey Paw catches the rabbit without the enemy clan noticing. Alright, so Hey Paw, despite being sick, managed to catch a rabbit, which is pretty good, especially considering they left their scent all over the other clan, I bet. Let's see, patrol again. Ridge Whisker and Fallen Paw. They come across a mouse, and they catch the mouse. Archstock, Gorsepaw. Archstock notices that Gorsepaw isn't acting like their usual self. Gorsepaw snaps at Archstock to mind their own business. Jeez, kid. What's going on with you? What's Roll again. Gemtree, Brushwing, and Flashfoot. Should we antagonize? I feel like they would antagonize. Your cats intentionally antagonize the clan anyway. Alright, fair enough. Save clan. Let's see. What are you doing in the leader's den, you two? You should be in the medicine cat's den. Little babies in the elder's den, that's adorable. I kind of want to call this Outlook Rock. Because it just kind of has the vibe of, like, looking out over the clan. Like, Erigna's up here over by the nursery would probably be better. But down where, Flashfoot is, he just looks like he's staring into the distance. Yeah. Alright. 3 moons. Hay Noise has earned their warrior name. Now, I forgot to mention this. We have relationship events. Let's see. Ivy Whisker is giving Ridge Whisker a task. Gorsepaw had a huge argument with Haypaw. Ridge Whisker heard an ugly rumor about Haypaw. Flashfoot compliments Brushwing for their good disposition. Hay Noise is sharing prey with the Ivy Whisker. Brushwing might be reading a little too far into Archdoc's kindness. Gemtree is jealous that Fallenpaw got to go to the last gathering. What gathering? You guys are isolated. And Archdoc had a fight with Hay Noise. And Dawnstar saw Archdoc take the last piece of prey from the fresh scale pile. Well, that's just a bitch move. Alright, well that's interesting. Let's see. Ivy Whisker is running low on feverfew. Gorsepaw is craving the taste of Vol, and it's time for their solo adventure. Ridge Whisker is dreading the thought of failure. What are you gonna fail, buddy? Flashfoot is purring warmly. Hay Noise, oh my god, I love the bluebells. Is looking longingly at other cats as they talk amongst themselves. Oh, they're lonesome. Let's check out their history. Let's see. The influence of their mentor Brushwing caused this cat to become very smart. Well, that's interesting. Come on, can't you hang out with your sister? Brushwing is listening to the deputy. There is no deputy, but okay. Gemtree is surveying the camp scornfully from a higher vantage point. What do you mean by scornfully? Archdoc plans to visit the medicine cat, and Dawnstar is talking to themselves. Fallenpaw's just having a good day. Good for Fallenpaw. Oh, look, but his Fallenpaw is 11 months old. Let's see. Gorsepaw is also 11 months old, so both of our apprentices are going to be going out on their solos. Gemtree and Archdoc can go first. They don't find anything useful. How did I fail this? Funny. Hay Noise and Brushwing can go out. Brushwing suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork. Proceed. Everyone has a nice practice session and their connection to their clanmates grows stronger. Good for them. Let's see, Flashfoot and Ridge Whisker can go out. They find a nice spot to sun themselves, and the sunlight feels great and the cats have a successful patrol. Now for the scary parts. Gorsepaw is going to go out first. He's going to go out alone. Since Gorsepaw is alone, they debate taking a bite out of the fresh kill they have just caught. I have to proceed. They decide not to and end up catching extra prey for the kids and elders. We have none of those. Alright, but good for Gorsepaw. They get to be a warrior. Now, Fallenpaw, thoughtful, low. A gang of rogues confronts your patrol. Oh no. Fallenpaw drives away the rogues. God damn, good for Fallenpaw. So Fallenpaw and Gorsepaw are going to get to live. Gorse Lake has earned their warrior name, and Fallen Fur has earned their warrior name. So cute. Ivy Whisker is sharing prey with Gorsepaw. Or Gorse Lake now. Gorse Lake heard an ugly rumor about Brushwing. Maybe it said he was trying to trick Flashfoot into leaving. Ridge Whisker is telling a story to Gemtree. Flashfoot had a fight with Hay Noise. Hay Noise is telling a story to Ivy Whisker. Brushwing, Ridge Whisker turn their nose up at their gift. Gemtree thinks Haynoise has a strange sense of humor. Archstock thinks that the prey Fallenpaw is biting into on the other side of the camp looks delicious. And Dawnstar smiles at Brushwing whenever they meet. Dawnstar, what are you doing? Dawnstar, I mean, you're not allowed. I personally made sure you don't have kids. But, anyway, let's see. Ivy Whisker is making new nests. Gorslake is listening to the woes of a fellow clanmate, probably because they're so empathetic. Look at that little steppy. Little steppy step. Ridge Whisker's having a good day, because their apprentice didn't die. Flashfoot wants to go on a hunting patrol. Haynoise feels overworked. Brushwing fell into a nearby creek yesterday and is still feeling damp. Gemtree can't stand to watch the younger cats make fools of themselves. Babe, you're 15. You're a younger cat. Don't act like it. Archstock is reinforcing the camp with brambles. Dawnstar is feeling quite lazy. And Fallenfur almost choked on their prey. Let's see, this is still pretty good. Maybe let's check out the relations. Gorslake, platonic like. Is that the only cat you know, babe? Alright. Let's check out some relationships. What are your relations, babe? Same words. See. Platonic like, you like Haynoise, you like Brushwing, you really like Archstock. You're okay with Flashfoot. You dislike Archstock a little bit too, which is interesting. Let's see. Let's go on our patrol. Ridge Whisker, Archstock. Archstock has failed yet another hunting attempt and is feeling embarrassed. Ridge Whisker gently instructs them what they could do better, and Archstock catches a big squirrel. That's so sweet! Oh my god. Ridge Whisker. Gemtree can go out alone. Gemtree spots a rabbit up ahead, but it seems to be acting strange. Gemtree catches the rabbit and is eaten as normal. Flashfoot and Haynoise. It's extremely hot out today. Haynoise debates turning back home. I know what could happen with this. Okay. They decide to power through the weather and the patrol is successful. See, the other thing that can happen is they collapse from heat stroke and die. And I like Haynoise's bluebells. See, Brushwing and Fallenfur. Brushwing considers joking around with Fallenfur to lighten up the mood. Fallenfur scolds Brushwing for their lack of focus. Jeez. Getting scolded by the child. Let's see, let's add Gorslake. Has to go alone. The patrol approaches a two-leg nest while hunting. Have to proceed. The two-leg kids scare the patrol away. That's fair. Giant thing, I don't know what it is coming at me. I would run too. Let's see, we're halfway there. DawnClan has no deputy. That's not news. Two people are telling a story to Brushwing. That's pretty nice. Nothing too big. Flashfoot is complimenting Gemtree. That's pretty nice. Ridge Whisker is sparring with Fallenfur. Haynoise complains about Flashfoot. Yeah. Let's check out the cats. Ivy Whisker is helping organize the herb stores. Gorslake wants to be chosen as the new deputy. There is no deputy in this clan. Ridge Whisker is feeling sore, probably from, training. Flashfoot is curious about other clans. Ooh. See, he's very smart, but you can't get too curious or else you're gonna die. Haynoise is feeling down. Brushwing there is no deputy, Brushwing. You used to be the deputy, but I demoted you. Gemtree feels overworked. Archstock wants to spend time alone today. Dawnstar feels overworked. And Fallenfur is talking to themselves. See, they're also daring now, so that could be a problem for Dawnstar. Let's see. Let's put Fallenfur and Ridge Whisker together. Come across a shrew. They narrowly miss it. What if Hanoi's alone? Hanoi spots a large rabbit but is just over the border. Hanoi catches the rabbit without the enemy clan noticing. Good for Hanoi. Gemtree and Archstock together. Gemtree asks Archstock if they can tell him a secret. Gemtree feels a huge weight lift from their shoulders as they tell their secret to Archstock. What secret? Gotta think about that. Brushing Flashfoot. Come across a bird and they miss it. What secret do you think Gemtree could have? Gorslake drives away a fox and her cubs. Gorslake is a beast. Let's see, what? Gemtree. What's your secret? Let's see, what are your... You like Ivy Whisker, you really like Ridge Whisker. You don't feel much for Dawnstar. You dislike Hanoi's a little bit. What do you... Alright. That's interesting, though. You're a fantastic teacher and you're strict. Could it be you want to follow the warrior code the way maybe Ridge Whisker described it to you? Because maybe Ridge Whisker described the warrior code the way he grew up with it, before he left with Dawnstar. So that could be something that is a secret that she had to let out, or that he had to let out. Time skip the moon. Oh, hey, good for Gorslake. Gorslake has realized that She-Cat doesn't describe how they feel anymore, and Fallenfur is injured by enemy warriors after accidentally wandering over the border. Let's see. Ridge Whisker thinks Dawnstar has a strange sense of humor. I doubt whatever joke was actually a joke. Hanoi's had a fight with Fallenfur. And Archstock had a fight with Hanoi's. Hanoi's, what are you doing? Let's see, what? Okay, so we have Ivy Whisker who's talking to themselves, Gorslake who is now non-binary and is chattering at the birds in the trees above, so good for them. Ridge Whisker plans to visit the medicine cat. You just checking in on things? Is this a checkup or are you sick? I can roll again. Let's see. Yeah, D12. What did we say last time? 1 through 3? Let's see, 1 through 6 was sick for 3 moons. Yeah. They're sick. Ridge Whisker's sick. So, could make him a liability in the future. Let's see what happens next moon. Flashfoot almost choked on their prey. Haynoise is feeling quite lazy. Brushwing is eating some fresh kill. Gemtree is lashing their tail furiously. What's going on, Gemtree? Are you okay? I mean, you're not. You're living in DawnClan, but... Yeah. Archstock is telling the deputy about the recent patrol. I'm gonna just assume whenever they say deputy, they mean Dawnstar. Dawnstar plans to go on a stroll with some cat today. Now that's ominous. Because we know Dawnstar doesn't patrol. So this has to be something more sinister, I'd guess. Oh. Fallenfur recently avoided a monster on the Thunder Path by the skin of their teeth. Look at that scar. They are daring. It's interesting though. Let's see, let's patrol. What if we do to random? Random cat. Cannot do that cat. Archstock. And Flashfoot. Leaffall gives new opportunities to train. Flashfoot whoa, I can speak. It's not 1 in the morning. Flashfoot pays close attention to how Archstock stalks prey while walking on leaves and manages to catch a bird. Let's see. Let's do Ridge Whisker and Gemtree. I imagine they'd have a lot to talk about. They come across a small dog. The dog's barking scares away prey. But you know, I bet it would cover up their conversation. I have to think about that. Brushwing will go alone. They catch the scent of a fox. Brushwing finds the fox and drives it away. How one cat could do that is amazing. I know foxes scare easy, and they're most likely to run away if they're startled, but still. Hay noise and fallen fur. The smell of food lures hay noise to a two-leg trap. Oh, frick. No! Hay noise is caught in the trap and is taken by two legs shortly after. Hey, noise! Why are you so stupid? Since Gore's Lake is alone, they debate taking a bite out of the fresh kill they have just caught. They decide not to and end up catching extra prey for the kits and elders. Damn it, Hey Noise. Let's see. Yeah, you do be feeling quite lazy. Oh, I'll miss your bluebells. Oh well, we already checked over this. Time skip 1 moon, no deputy, that's to be expected. Maybe we'll pick up somebody we can sacrifice. Ivy Whisker is craving the taste of rabbit. Gorslake is napping, Ridge Whisker is feeling content. Flashfoot's feeling sassy. Good for Flashfoot. Brushwing caught scent of an enemy warrior earlier. That's not good. Gemtree is staring off into space. See, Gemtree is like really suspicious. And I say that lovingly. Archstock is feeling quite lazy. Dawnstar is basking in a sun ray in the camp clearing. Sounds right. Fallen Fur is racing through camp, accidentally knocking into clanmates. Fun. Let's see, Archstock and Ridge Whisker. Ridge Whisker stalks a squirrel under a tree, and they use the leaf fall foliage to their advantage and catch the squirrel easily. Flashfoot can go alone. They come across a shrew and catch the shrew. Brushwing and Gemtree, let's test the loyalty. There's a badger den up ahead. They chase the badger off the territory. Fallen Fur and Gorslake. Leafball gives new opportunities to train. Gorslake pays close attention to how Fallen Fur stalks prey while walking on leaves and manages to catch a bird. Good for them. Alrighty, let's see. I love how she's always sitting in the leader's den. I know it's like a randomly generated thing. I find it very interesting. Time skip. No deputy still, we're 2 moons away. Ivy Whisker heard an ugly rumor about Brushwing. Ridge Whisker had a fight with Fallen Fur. Brushwing called Fallen Fur the wrong name. Gemtree heard an ugly rumor about Ivy Whisker. Fallen Fur has noticed that Archstock isn't doing a lot of work lately. That's interesting. Ivy Whisker is craving the taste of Vol. Gorslake is going to keep cats in the Medicine Den company. That's very sweet. Ridge Whisker thinks they are hearing things. Maybe it's StarClan. Maybe it's... Is that... Hang on. Is that Hop Hawk? Maybe Hay Noise is worried about the clan. Maybe Hay Noise is trying to talk to Ridge Whisker. Flashfoot is headed to the dirt place. Brushwing recently reported the nearby sense of rogues in the territory. Gemtree is helping escort the medicine cat to gather herbs. Archstock's having a good day. Dawnstar is not assigned to any dawn patrols, so we'll ignore that. And Fallen Fur is helping to gather herbs. Ridge Whisker, I think you're talking to Hay Noise. Oh man, poor Archstock that lost her sister. Let's see, Ridge Whisker and Archstock. Archstock thinks Ridge Whisker's eyes are beautiful. Yikes! Archstock tells Ridge Whisker and they feel awkward, ignoring Archstock for the rest of the patrol. Babe, don't do that again. Gemtree will go alone. Gemtree finds a loner who offers their healing skills in exchange for shelter. The new medicine cat is welcomed into the clan. Hell yeah. Fallen Fur and Brushwing. They encounter a clearing where a lot of 2 legs linger. They continue hunting undetected. Flashfoot, Gorslake, they come across a small dog, and the dog's barking scares away prey. Let's check out our new Fuzzy Pounds! Oh my god, they're a disgraced medicine cat. This cat was cast out of their old clan for some transgression that they're not keen on talking about. Oh, that's not good. Let's see how Ivy Whisker's doing. Still craving the taste of old. Good. Good for you. But Fuzzy Pounds, look at you. I love the blue. I love the blue and the white streak. Makes me think of Blue Star. Fuzzy Pounds? You know, that might be a very good fit for the clan. Green Gemtree is injured after falling into a river at 9 moons. Gorslake went to Ivy Whisker for advice about a dream they had. Gemtree is sharing prey with Dawnstar. Archduck called Dawnstar the wrong name, and Dawnstar had a huge argument with Flashfoot. That's not good. Let's check out Dawnstar's relationships. Who do you dislike? You dislike Archduck, and you dislike Flashfoot more. That's not boding well. See, Ivy Whisker wishes they had an extra set of paws. I just got you one. Gorslake is assigned to the Dawn Patrol tomorrow. Ridge Whisker is craving the taste of Vol. Flashfoot was recently caught humming to themselves. Brushwing is craving the taste of Frog. Gemtree is thinking about kits. Archduck is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Dawnstar is grooming their already silky soft coat. Just gotta be the most perfect cat. Fallenfur is sharpening the claws, and Fuzzy Pounce is looking around camp. See your relationships. Ivy Whisker, it makes sense you would bond with her. Be a comfortable and platonic like and trust. That's pretty nice. Let's actually. Let's see your relationships. You do not feel much for anybody, but that's fair. You're jealous of Dawnstar, though. That's interesting. And you're jealous of Archduck. You already saw that. Same relationships for Archduck. You really like Gemtree. Fair enough. I like Gemtree too. You like Ridge Whisker, Flashfoot, and Gorslake, and Brushwing. Unfortunately, you're comfortable and like Dawnstar, who doesn't like you. Gemtree's relationships. You love Archduck, platonically, and you platonically really like Ridge Whisker. That's good. Well, seems nice you like Dawnstar and you respect and are comfortable and trust Dawnstar. That's gonna suck for you, babe. Brushwing loves Ivy Whisker platonically and a little bit romantically, but they romantically like Archduck more. I might. 78 and 66 miles, that's really not that big a difference. Hang on. Choose mate. Let's just see what happens. Relationships, previous cat, Flashfoot, likes Gorslake, Ridge Whisker, Brushwing, and Dawnstar, Archduck, and Gemtree. But he also kind of dislikes her and kind of respects her. And kind of is romantically into her. Dawnstar, that is. That's interesting. Ridge Whisker platonically loves Gemtree. Well, that's very sweet. And platonically likes Flashfoot and Brushwing. And kind of romantically likes Dawnstar. Everybody likes Dawnstar. I mean, there'd be kind of, cult mentality. I shouldn't judge. Gorslake platonically likes Brushwing, Flashfoot, Ridge Whisker, Ivy Whisker, Gemtree, a little bit for Archduck and Fallenfur, and a little bit more for Dawnstar. Ivy Whisker platonically loves Ridge Whisker and Brushwing. That's sweet. And kinda is pretty decent with everybody else. Patrol, Ridge Whisker, Archduck, and Brushwing can go together. Patrol comes across a shrew and they catch it. Gemtree will go alone. Gemtree finds an abandoned kit. His mother is nowhere to be found. They take the kitten back to camp and is nursed up to health. Well, it's late. Flashfoot can go alone. They find a loner who offers healing skills in exchange for shelter. After hearing more about your clan, the loner decides not to join. That's fair. I wouldn't join either. Fallenfur and Gorse Lake. They come across a thunder path. They cross and hunt on the other side. Cool. So let's see. 10 moons. Gorse Lake announced that they are expecting hits. From who? Ivy Whisker heard an ugly rumor about Dawnstar. Who's spreading those? Flashfoot had a fight with Gorse Lake. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Alright, let's... Cat list. Ivy Whisker's having a good day. Gorse Lake is in the medicine den, probably because the teen pregnant, but you know, no judgment. Ridge Whisker was startled by a shrew while out on patrol. Flashfoot is being pestered by flies. Brushwing is looking forward to today. Gemtree is eating some fresh kill. Archdog is boasting about their loyalty to the clan. They know. She definitely knows. Dawnstar's craving the taste of vole. Fallenfur wants to have kits. Fuzzy Pounce decides to try a new herb as a treatment for an injury. Sage Kit, I didn't meet you last time, I'm sorry. Just rolling around on the ground, formerly abandoned. Yeah, found by the clan as a kit. Oh, you're gonna be so cute. But, we're gonna patrol. They don't know anything's wrong. Archdog finds a patch of herbs that they believe the medicine cat mentioned they needed. The patrol brings the herbs back to camp and they are put to good use. That's good. Flashfoot can go alone. They see the shadow of a fish in a river, and they scare the fish away. Gemtree and Ridge Whisker. Gemtree thinks it's too cold to patrol and that they should turn back. Fuck. The cold is too much for Gemtree and they go missing and are later found frozen to death. Ah. Fallenfur and Gorse Lake. Nothing useful. Still fun. Damn. You were not eating some. Well, maybe you were. That's too bad, though. I really liked you. But, I mean, that's kind of good for Dawnstar. However, Dawnstar would gather the clan. Standing up over here at the leader's den, right above the nursery, Dawnstar would look over the clan and call them together. The cats would gather. They're still mourning the loss of Gemtree, and the new life that Sage Kit brings isn't quite enough to spare them the guilt. The question of whether or not they could have done something. And Dawnstar looks at them and says, there is something we can do. To prevent further disaster, I need more power. I need more power over the stars. I need you to help me. I'm calling upon you. I'm calling upon you, Flashfoot, to help me. And Flashfoot would look up, confused and honored almost. He's convinced himself this is the cat that's going to save him. This is the cat that's going to lead him to greatness. Anything, Flashfoot says, anything, I'll help you. And Dawnstar says, very calmly, come here. And Flashfoot is beckoned forward. He crosses through the snow of the cliffs. He goes towards Dawnstar, where they're perched above the nursery. He says, what do you need me to do? I'll do anything for you. And Dawnstar raises a paw and says, I need your blood. Flashfoot is confused. He doesn't know what's going on, and then, as quick as it started, Dawnstar's claws rake through his throat. He's dead. The clan is in shock. They don't know what to do. Dawnstar crosses down and looks at them. No one shall freeze, thanks to the sacrifice of Flashfoot. And that's where we end it. Yeah, it should be fun though, right? Anyway, so thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have another chance to go again. But yeah, that's the adventures of DawnClan. Like and subscribe, I guess. And let's see where this clan takes us.